New this morning, State Senator Adam Gomez announcing nearly $275,000 in grants to address the long-standing opioid epidemic in Springfield. And Western Mass News reporter Taylor Smith is joining us live in studio with how the state is now planning to distribute that grant funding. Taylor, what can you share with us?
Well, that's right, David. This announcement comes as part of the Healy and Driscoll administration's $3.75 million commitment in grant funding for 18 grassroots organizations across the state, providing resources to underserved communities facing high overdose rates. Now, these grants are the first to be awarded through the Mosaic Opioid Recovery Partnership, which has dedicated $5 million annually over the next 18 years to help the organizations deepen their impact, scale their work, and build a strong and sustainable infrastructure to meet the needs of populations in historically undeserved communities. Now, grants will range from $16,000 to $150,000 annually over 3 years and will focus on substance use prevention, harm reduction, treatment, and recovery. Now, Gomez had this to say on the funds being secured. The opioid epidemic has taken so much from our area, with families being torn apart and our resources stretched thin. I am grateful for the organizations doing meaningful work on the front lines of this issue and providing necessary supports in our area. Now, 2 more funding rounds are planned before June 30th of 2025, which will be informed by those with lived experiences and expertise related to the overdose crisis. And reporting live in the studio this morning, Taylor Smith, Western Mass News.
Taylor, thank you.